All right, just dropped off back at Porter's Gap from Next Step Hostel. Jeff and Nancy.
Yes.
Are absolutely amazing people.
Wonderful.
Gave us their car for the resupply. Well, for
multiple times.
yeah, to go get food and everything. We're just leaving, so you're gonna see the roadway over here. Missy got her feet doctored up.
I do, they feel better. It's not 100%, but the left one's a little more sore, but it had all kind of blisters on it, and I popped them all, so
yeah,
they drained last night.
9 total blisters. So today, just to do the right thing to make sure we're a go, we are what's called slack packing. So if you can see my pack there,
yeah,
we've got everything.
Nothing's in it.
About 2 miles in on this hike. Sorry for the wind, hope you can hear me, but there is just ridge line here, great view behind Missy, ridge line behind the camera, great view, and epically flat camping spots.
Yeah, this is nice.
That would have been something. I think they call it Chandler's Gap.
That would have been cool if we had not gone to the hostel. Like if my feet wouldn't have been bothering me, we could have crossed over the road, done this little bit, and stayed here.
Yeah, this would have been probably our site for sure.
Yeah, this would have been nice.
Would have put us at about 10.
Yeah.
Crazy, that's gorgeous. There ain't a view that me and Missy don't love.
That's right.
Stop for them all, that's why we're out here. Oh. So it's only been mile and a half or so, but what's the foot report, Miss?
Left foot's feeling good. Left foot doesn't have any pain. No, sorry. Right foot doesn't have any pain. Left foot, I thought the toe was really going to be bothering me because it was, well, it was a little red last night, and it was very sore after I popped the blister. So before bed, I put a little Neosporin on it, just to be safe. And it looked better this morning for redness. Still sore though, so I thought I was going to have more trouble with it than the blister in the back. The blister in the back is the one I think he showed you. It was just ginormous. And it all drained, but there's still a little bit of pressure there, because that's, you know, where you step all the time. But I mean, it's so much better than what it was yesterday.
I am
like
glad.
I can actually walk and talk and not have to like hobble along.
Very happy to hear that the draining at least worked for now, but we'll be testing out today.
Yeah.
All right. Pretty steep right here, so I'm taking this trekking wall back. Out, she surprised me with some solar eclipse glasses.
Yeah, because the eclipse is today on April 8th at like 1 or 2 or something. So I was planned ahead enough to find some and bring them with, and it just so happens now I've been carrying them this whole time, and now we're slack packing, so I won't have to carry them tomorrow and the rest of the trip.
So that works out nicely.
It did work out nice.
So we're gonna hit the trail, try to get some good miles in, test out her feet.
Yes.
We are day 6.
Day 6.
Day 6, hiking Alabama, doing the Pinhoti. Good hike up here. Check that out.
Oh my God. Wow.
And that wind.
Oh my God. That's beautiful.
Check out the view.
Feels amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
Whew.
wow. Look at this.
Let me bring you down. This is nice.
Oh, you guys. It's so pretty. Look, there's a meadow. There looks like maybe a tree farm and they took a bunch out. You see all that?
Yeah, it does look like a tree farm down
Is that
there.
possibly where we were?
Yeah. This is pretty gorgeous. Definitely got some leaves coming in, but great views on this side and epic views on that side. Hope it's coming through on the camera. The ridgeline walks, hand down, one of our absolute favorites. In the cold weather, it's beautiful and you just put up with the chill. In the warm weather, it's beautiful and you get all this wind. Can't go wrong. Yeah, it looks like we're walking off the ridge.
Oh.
All right. Bring you back for any craziness we find, I promise. Run into a gap here. We have no idea where we are, but let's see. Do you see any blue blazes, Missy? Right over there.
Right over there.
All right. Let's, as our mama said, look both ways. And the second one, yep, on the stop sign.
Oh, so it's not through there.
So maybe a little bit of a road walk. I'm getting over on the side.
Me too.
There are some pine needles here, thank goodness, if you can see that. And hopefully we'll be right back in the forest. First road walk, day one, was not healthy for me. The knees didn't like it. If you haven't seen that video, it's interesting. I'll pop it below. Almost done with the road walk. Less than half a mile. Check that out. Not bad, huh? Let's bring you down.
Wow. That's pretty. Oh, those butterflies. Holy cow.
Rapids and some water flow there. That hike up out of that gap, the road walk, and then the little river crossing, which is so nice. Pick up your feet, John. Was steep. It was a good old hootenanny. Missy's right behind me. We're getting to more flat ground here, and we're going again. Whew. Can feel those 80 degrees. We've been decently covered. Except for right now, but yeah, good hike up. Whew. There has been a whole bunch more ups and downs today than the last couple days. I think both yesterday and the day before were steep climbs to start the day, and then really sauntering, it's our word for this video, sauntering through a ridge walk, you know, short up, short down, short up, short down, but on the ridge line. Stunning views. Today is making us work for it a little more, for sure. Lots of climbs. It is, I think about 11:30, and we're almost at our first gap, which was a 10-mile hike to test out Missy's blisters and see if we're calling it at that gap or going to the next. I'll check in with her in just a little bit. She's ahead of me, so must be doing pretty good. A lot of rocks and boulders. Watch where I'm going, don't plant my face. How the feet feeling?
Sore, but better than yesterday, for sure. I'm cruising right along.
Yeah,
Put that back.
I certainly will.
Thank you.
Keep going, find lunch, and maybe we'll end up hiking past the first gap.
Yeah.
A lot of ups and downs today.
A lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not quite the ridgeline walk like they were making us earn it today.
Yeah, for sure. But I'd rather earn it with hardly anything on my back than not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at 80 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot out, guys. Ooh,
All right.
Sweating.
See if we can find lunch.
Yeah.
We'll keep walking out of these,
Yeah, and then walking back in.
thinking we're done. As Missy said, you walk right around the corner and there's another rock field. It has been crazy. Top of Virginia and Pennsylvania on the Appalachian Trail. No end in sight. All right, try not to trip and break my face, and I'll be back. All right, little update. About an hour and a half, and we're still walking on rocks.
Guys, this sucks balls. Serious.
That's been crazy.
My feet are killing me. They felt so good, and now they're like, just like they've gone in every direction you can imagine.
It's got to end sometime.
I sure hope this is it.
Can't rain all the time.
That's right.
All right, do we look like hikers now? You can see the solar eclipse has started. We've sit down to take a break from Rocksylvania back there.
Yeah.
And it is pretty awesome. Let's see if we can get you a view. Well, it has definitely gotten darker as we're checking out the solar eclipse. Birds started singing like it's nighttime. We heard a couple owls. I don't know if we're at our version of the totality yet, but this is pretty cool. Missy's walking around back there with the dark glasses on. Careful, Missy.
I know. I'm looking at the ground. This looks pretty good.
I'm gonna take a look again.
Wow, it looks just like the moon. What a good spot I got.
All right.
This is so cool. Isn't it cool?
It is definitely pretty awesome. In the forest, trying not to trip and break my butt with blackout glasses on, looking at a solar eclipse.
It's cool, guys.
First walk through a fire on trail. First solar eclipse of trail. First true surgery of blisters.
Yeah, we got all the firsts. Come back to our channel for all the firsts.
All the information you need to know on how not to do something. Welcome to Traveling Outside the Box.
That's right. Guys,
Pinhoti,
it's so
baby.
cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. Day 6, solar eclipse. Awesome. All right, for the most part, we are back down to normal soil. You'll see a lot of small rocks, but at least we're not rock crawling. Sat for, I don't know how long, Missy, and stared at the eclipse.
Well, let's see.
45 minutes? No, half hour.
Probably, I mean, it's 2:10 now. If we stop 2 more times, so probably a good 40 minutes.
Yeah, she said about 40 minutes, so that was freaking cool. All right, we're gonna be coming out to our gap here on the test for Missy's feet. And it went well today, even with all of those rocks. Ooh-wee. Look at that.
Wow, look at this view.
Thank you, Alabama Power Company.
Right?
Come on in.
I knew if we got in here, there'd be a undone view of it. Yay!
Yeah, this is awesome. Might put the glasses back on for a second, but
Yeah.
this view is stellar.
Very much.
All right. All right. We have made it down.
Yay!
10-mile slack pack. Test on Missy's toes. How did it go?
It went good. The rocks really did me in. I was planning on going to the next gap, which is like 15.5 miles, but I don't think I can do the 5.5.
Yeah, we were going to make our mind up halfway through, and we did.
Yeah,
To continue on. And then it became
Then we hit.
a 2-hour rock scramble.
Yeah. it was
Definitely changed a
terrible.
few things there.
We went from, what, cruising around at 2.5?
We were right at 3.
We were at 3 miles an hour down to like
That's pretty good for us.
1.
Yeah, it's
If that.
half. That was crazy rocks
That
up
was
and over.
hard.
Our hostels will pick us up here in a little bit. We're gonna put our glasses back on and
Yeah.
geek out for just a little bit later, and we'll see you at the hostel.
Yeah.
All right, amazing little hostel here on the Pinhoti. Next Step Hostel. Huge, amazing porch we set outside.
Check out what's on the side, guys. What is it? It's a hot shower.
Check that out, 2 outdoor showers. They were pretty epic.
Yep. We got this lovely porch with a hammock and a clothesline. And look, we've got the hiker-friendly cat.
Very hiker-friendly cat.
Yeah, name is Hiker. And we've got our nice little sitting area with our DVD collection. We've got a kitchen with the coffee pot and microwave. Nice big sitting spot. Got a book you can sign. Oh, she's going to show us.
We watched
Okay.
my cousin Vinny right there.
We did. It was good. We've got bathroom and laundry. Over here is a
Laundry and soap. Little bathroom.
Down this way, this is one of the bedrooms. This is all of the hiker stuff. If you're in need of something, you want to read a book, you need some hiker clothes, baggies, you name it. They've got some medical stuff, stuff for sunburn, zip ties, anything you can find. Then we go upstairs.
To the dark loft.
Right? Get a light on so you can have some light on the subject.
Here's their bunkhouse per se.
Yeah, this is the bunkhouse. You can fit a lot of people in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 downstairs. So 11 people.
The old carriage house.
Maybe even 12 if somebody wants to sleep on the sofa if it was cold or pouring rain.
They said this house is this property's on the National Historic Register.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Good morning from the tiny house. Jump ahead to the future. After we got back to the hostel, we sat down and kind of chatted. Spent the night evaluating what we should do. The unbelievable blisters.
Yeah.
Missy's feet were getting a little better.
They were. Yes. They were getting a little better.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then we went on lots of rocks and they got kind of banged up and
Those rocks are horrible.
they were. And I feel like I had a few of them that were starting to get really red, like they weren't infected, but I was afraid if I had to like walk through some dirty water or something like that, that I would be having a lot of problems.
The next 3 days hikes, we're going to be rocks and
Yeah.
constant water. The
Yeah.
Pinhoti's been a lot of fun, but there's just a lot of water to go across.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely this was a for sure success though, even though we had to come back early. It was a success.
Absolutely.
Because this was the first time I was able to put the backpack on after my cancer diagnosis. So this was like my first hurrah back out there, and it went awesome. So
Oh yeah. Super excited.
A lot of fun.
You were an absolute warrior.
Thanks.
First time out, battled through. I mean, I showed you the blisters in a couple of the videos, but
Yeah.
it was like...
It was bad.
It was crazy. It was like a mass unit on her feet.
It really was.
Absolute warrior. Just trudged her way
Yeah.
through it, and it was going good. So, our first of many.
Yep.
Got the backpack back on, jumped right into a water mess of a week's hike. We're going to get some things done. We wanted to get back to the tiny house to beat some weather. We'll talk about that soon. Got a little crazy. But we'll, by the end of the year, we're going to start doing some work. By the end of the year, we'll be back out to the Pinhoti to get it finished up.
That's right.
So we can get our through hike done within a 12-month period.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll be back out. Absolutely. If you do want to watch some other crazy hiking, like if you're missing something, just check this out. It's our Appalachian Trail hike. You'll love that. We do plenty of stupid stuff.
Those
and
are
we're
fun.
out there forever.
Yeah.
And if you are here just for van life, I appreciate it. You know, you catch me. We got some van life videos right over here.
Yes.
And you guys have a fantastic night. We will see you on the next adventure.